quiet afternoon today, the smell of coffee filled the air, and suddenly I saw you there. Not in the room, not in the crowd, but in the memories drifting around, like echoes dancing through the light, returning softly to my mind. The window still catches the sun, just the way it always had done. And in the corner by the wall, our favorite table stood through it all. Some places hold more than time, they keep the stories we leave behind. Our favorite corner table still remembers you and me, the laughter and the dreaming, and who we used to be. 2 cups slowly getting cold while we talked about growing old. Now it's just a memory, but what a beautiful memory. We used to sit for hours there, without a single worry or care, watching strangers come and go, while building dreams only we could know. You'd draw little hearts upon receipts, I'd write silly songs on paper sheets, and somehow every ordinary day felt extraordinary in every way. The years have carried us apart, yet that cafe still holds a part of the love we left behind, safely resting there in time. Funny how a simple chair can bring back someone who isn't there. Our favorite corner table still remembers you and me, the laughter and the dreaming, and who we used to be. 2 cups slowly getting cold while we talked about growing old. Now it's just a memory, but what a beautiful memory. Maybe someone sits there now, sharing promises somehow, planning futures yet unknown, just like we once called our own. And maybe love is always this, a collection of moments we miss, little pieces of yesterday that never completely fade away. Our favorite corner table still lives inside my mind, like a photograph untouched by time, a treasure left behind. And though the seasons changed their song and life kept moving on, that little corner still reminds me how beautiful love can be. Our favorite corner table still feels a little like home. Soft acoustic guitar fading away. Some places never ask us to stay, yet somehow they never let us leave. our favorite corner table. The street lights glow outside my room. A silver moon lights up the view. The world slows down, the air feels still, but thoughts of you are with me still. I hear your laughter in my mind, like echoes frozen in the time. Some memories never fade away, no matter how many nights have changed. And every star above tonight reminds me of your shining light. When the night gets quiet, I think of you, all the little things we used to do. Every smile, every word you said still lives softly inside my head. When the world is sleeping, I'm awake, holding on to memories we made. Though the seasons come and go, you're the one my heart still knows. The coffee's cold beside my bed, 1,000 thoughts run through my head. I try to leave the past behind, but somehow you're still on my mind. The photographs begin to fade, but not the promises we made. Some stories never really end, they just become a part of who we are. And every dream I chase tonight leads me back to your light. When the night gets quiet, I think of you, all the little things we used to do. Every smile, every word you said still lives softly inside my head. When the world is sleeping, I'm awake, holding on to memories we made. Though the seasons come and go, you're the one my heart still knows. Maybe someday we'll meet again on another road around the bend. Until that day, I'll keep this song, a place where you still belong. When the night gets quiet, I think of you, like the moonlight shining through. Every memory feels so true, and everyone still leads to you. When the world is sleeping, I'm awake, holding on to the love we made. Though the years may come and go, you're the one my heart still knows. When the night gets quiet, I still think of you. The rain is writing on the glass tonight, tiny rivers beneath the city lights. The world outside moves far away, while old memories quietly awake. A candle flickers by my side, casting shadows where thoughts can hide. And every drop that finds the pain seems to whisper your name again. I didn't call, I didn't try. Some stories learn to live with goodbye, yet somehow every storm I know brings brings back a feeling I can't let go. Maybe memories are like the rain, they always find their way again. Rain against the window, softly calling through the night, like echoes of a love still glowing in the fading light. Every drop becomes a photograph of moments time can't wash away. And as the rain keeps falling down, you somehow stay. Where we'd watch the clouds drift away, talking about impossible dreams and laughing at the smallest things. The years have carried us apart, yet some places remain in the heart, like pages folded carefully inside a favorite memory. The city hums its distant song, and life continues moving on. But tonight the rain slows everything, long enough to hear the past sing. Some people leave without a trace, others remain in every place. Rain against the window, softly calling through the night, like echoes of a love still glowing in the fading light. Every drop becomes a photograph of moments time can't wash away. And as the rain keeps falling down, you somehow stay. Maybe love was never meant to stay forever. Maybe it was simply meant to change us, to teach our hearts how beautiful life can be, even for a little while. And maybe that's enough. Rain against the window, like a melody I've always known, carrying pieces of yesterday into the heart of home. Every drop reflects 1,000 nights, 1,000 dreams we knew. And in the quiet of the rain, I still find pieces of you. Soft acoustic gifter fading away. The storm will pass, the clouds will clear, but some memories remain, like rain upon the window, returning year after year. Photograph today, tucked inside a book I gave away. A frozen moment, a quiet smile, a piece of life from another time. The colors faded, the edges worn like pages weathered by the storm, yet somehow every detail stayed in the little corners of my mind. We were young enough to believe that forever sat upon the breeze, but life has roads we cannot see, and hearts must learn to let things be. Some stories end before we choose, yet still become something we never lose. You're a memory worth keeping, a song I still hear in the wind, a light that softly lingers long after the day has dimmed. Though we couldn't hold tomorrow the way we held those summer days, you're a memory worth keeping in 1,000 beautiful ways. I remember walks beneath the stars, conversations that traveled far, dreaming of places we'd someday go, without knowing what life would show. There were moments small and sweet, the sound of laughter on quiet streets, the way your hand fit into mine, like it belonged there all the time. Looking back, I wouldn't change the joy, the tears, the growing pains, because every chapter led me here and made the picture more sincere. Some people arrive for just a season, yet leave behind 1,000 reasons. You're a memory worth keeping, a song I still hear in the wind, a light that softly lingers long after the day has dimmed. Though we couldn't hold tomorrow the way we held those summer days, you're a memory worth keeping in 1,000 beautiful ways. I used to think that letting go meant leaving everything behind, but now I know the heart can hold a love that's gentle, kind, and free. Not every flower blooms forever, not every sunset stays, yet both are beautiful because they were here in the first place. You're a memory worth keeping, like autumn leaves in golden light, like moonbeams dancing on the water in the silence of the night. And though our story found its ending, its beauty never fades away. You're a memory worth keeping, more with every passing day. You're a memory worth keeping forever in the quiet places where gratitude remains. Some memories are not meant to pull us backward, they're meant to remind us how lucky we were to have lived them at all. A memory worth keeping. There's an old book on my shelf night, gathering dust beneath the light. Its pages worn, its cover faded blue, still carrying memories of you. We used to sit by the window side, reading chapters as the hours passed by, losing ourselves between every line, dreaming of futures we thought were mine. You'd underline your favorite words, I'd laugh at every thought I heard, and somehow every page we turned felt like another lesson learned. Some stories stay upon the shelf long after they've been left themselves. We're the book we never finished, a story paused between the lines, 1,000 dreams left waiting somewhere between your heart and mine. Though the final page was never found, the beauty still remains somehow, because not every story needs an end to be worth reading again. I still remember rainy afternoons, coffee cups and quiet rooms, the way your eyes would softly shine whenever you discovered a beautiful line. We talked about the years ahead, all the places we'd someday tread, believing life would always stay exactly as it was that day. But time is like a turning page, it carries innocence and age, and sometimes chapters close too soon beneath a different sun and moon. Yet every memory survives in the stories left behind. We're the book we never finished, a story paused between the lines, 1,000 dreams left waiting somewhere between your heart and mine. Though the final page was never found, the beauty still remains somehow, because not every story needs an end to be worth reading again. Somewhere in another life we reached the ending we imagined. Maybe the characters grew old together, watching the seasons pass forever. But perhaps the beauty wasn't there, perhaps it lived in every chapter shared, in every page we turned with hope, in every dream we chose to hold. We're the book we never finished, yet your words still live in me, like pressed flowers between the pages, protected carefully. And though the ending stays unknown, I treasure everything we've known, because some stories become timeless the moment they're let go. We're the book we never finished, and maybe that's what makes it beautiful. Soft acoustic guitar fading away, gentle piano textures, quiet evening atmosphere. The book remains upon the shelf, its ending still unwritten, yet every page we shared feels complete. In its own way, the book we never finished. past the old street yesterday, the one where we would lose our way, talking for hours without a plan, believing time was in our hands. The trees have grown, the years moved on, some familiar places now seem gone, yet certain memories still remain, like sunlight resting after rain. I smiled at thoughts I used to keep hidden somewhere soft and deep, not with sadness, not with pain, just wondering if we'd meet again. Life has a way of changing views, yet some questions stay with you. If we meet again someday, what will we find? What will we say? Will we laugh about the years gone by, or simply smile and wonder why? Would your eyes still shine the same? Would you remember my name? Maybe fate will let us meet again, somewhere beyond where our story ends. I've learned that life is rarely straight. It turns through chance and little mistakes, and every road we choose to take shapes the people we become one day. I've carried pieces of our past, not as something meant to last, but as a chapter I hold dear, a beautiful season of the years. The world keeps spinning endlessly, bringing change to you and me, still sometimes beneath the moon. I wonder if you're wondering too. Some hearts let go without regret, yet never truly forget. If we meet again someday, what will we find? What will we say? Will we laugh about the years gone by, or simply smile and wonder why? Would your eyes still shine the same? Would you remember my name? Maybe fate will let us meet again, somewhere beyond where our story ends. Perhaps we talk like old friends do, sharing stories we've lived through, the dreams we chased, the roads we crossed, the things we found, the things we lost. Or maybe we just stand a while and speak through a simple smile, knowing some connections never fade, even when the years have changed. If we meet again someday, I hope life has treated you kindly along the way. I hope your heart has found its place, and happiness rests upon your face. And if our paths should cross once more, like they did so long before, I'll be grateful for the love we knew, and grateful too for meeting you. For meeting you. Peaceful evening atmosphere. Until then, may the stars guide your way. May dreams stay bright. And if we meet again, I'll recognize your smile. We never needed city lights or grand adventures every night. Just a little room, a worn-out chair, and the comfort of knowing you were there. Some evenings passed without a word, only the ticking clock was heard. Yet somehow silence felt complete whenever you were next to me. The rain would tap against the glass, we'd watch the endless moments pass. 2 cups of coffee growing cold, while sharing dreams we'd never told. Life moved softly day by day, and somehow love found its way. Through 1,000 quiet nights, you were my peace, my guiding light. In every whisper, every sigh, you made the ordinary shine. No fireworks across the sky, no need for reasons why, because the greatest love I've known was simply never being alone. We built a life from little things, morning talks and wedding rings, old photographs and favorite songs, the place where both our hearts belonged. The years arrived and drifted by like clouds across a summer sky. But every season that we faced only brought us closer day by day. And even now I clearly see what happiness was meant to be. Not perfect moments carefully planned, just your fingers resting in my hand. Time may leave its gentle trace, but love still shines upon your face. Through 1,000 quiet nights, you were my peace, my guiding light. And every whisper, every sigh, you made the ordinary shine. No fireworks across the sky, no need for reasons why, because the greatest love I've known was simply never being alone. And if I had the chance once more to open every single door, I'd choose the same road once again. Through every joy and every bend, because the moments I hold dear were never loud, they stayed sincere, hidden inside the life we made. In every memory that remains. Through 1,000 quiet nights, you filled my world with gentle light. Through every season, every year, you gave my heart a home right here. And when I look at where we've been, I choose it all again and again, because the greatest gift in life was sharing all those quiet nights. The world kept turning. endlessly. But my favorite place would always be right there beside you, through 1,000 quiet nights, forever, forever. I walk past the corner cafe today, the one where we'd spend our Saturdays. A little table by the window side, 2 empty chairs and memories alive. The smell of coffee filled the air. For a moment I could feel you there, laughing softly as the rain came down, turning simple days to something profound. I remember how you'd hold your cup and tell me not to ever give up, like somehow everything would be alright if we stayed a little longer that night. Time keeps moving, seasons change, but some feelings remain the same. A photograph inside my soul, a story I'll always hold. At the coffee shop we used to know, where the lights were warm and the music slow. Every smile and every dream we shared still lingers softly in the air. Though life has taken us separate ways, I still live inside those golden days. And every time that old cafe comes into view, a piece of my heart still sits with you. Changed, the walls were new, yet somehow everything spoke of you. The record spinning overhead brought back words I thought I'd left my head. We drew our future on paper napkins, talked about places we'd someday be in, believing forever was ours to keep, like promises written too deep. Outside the city rushed along, inside we had our own little song, a quiet world built just for two, where every dream somehow felt true. Years may pass and people go, but some memories continue to grow, like an old melody returning home when you least expect it to. At the coffee shop we used to know, where the lights were warm and the music slow. Every smile and every dream we shared still lingers softly in the air. Though life has taken us separate ways, I still live inside those golden days. And every time that old cafe comes into view, a piece of my heart still sits with you. through the passing years. And maybe love was never meant to stay, but it left its light along the way, like sunlight resting on the floor, long after it leaves the door. At the coffee shop we used to know, I can still see us through the golden glow, sharing secrets only we understood, finding happiness in the simple good. Though our story faded long ago, some beautiful things never truly go. They're written forever in a heart that's true, like the coffee shop that reminds me of you. Some loves may leave, but their memories remain, like a favorite song playing softly in the rain. The coffee shop we used to know still feels a little bit like home. Time is gone from you, paint the beauty. Beauty has passed, leave my memories. When I was with you, the feeling of your love still felt in my mind when you hugged me, and everything disappears. The love story I once had, when I was with you, just silent when I saw you in his arms. One unforgettable, when I kissed your cheek, you blushed. Will it happen again? Beautiful times together, like the old days. I wonder if I can live without you, without your tears in my mind when you hug me. I used to think that home was a place, a front porch light, a familiar space, a street I knew, a painted door, a map that led me back once more. But life kept drawing different lines through changing roads and passing times, and every city that I wandered through never felt complete until I found you. You were the calm within the storm, a quiet fire that kept me warm, a steady light when skies turned gray, the reason I could find my way. Some people search their whole lives long for where their hearts belong, and I found home in you, not in walls or rooftops blue, but in the way your eyes could see every hidden part of me. When the world felt cold and new, I found my shelter in the truth that no matter where the road may lead, home is you, home is you to me. There were seasons when the winds would change and everything felt rearranged. Dreams would scatter like autumn leaves, leaving doubts upon the breeze. Yet every time I lost my way, your voice could brighten any day. Like moonlight resting on the sea, you brought a quiet peace to me. You never promised perfect days or a life untouched by pain, but somehow every burden grew light whenever you stood by my side. And I learned love is not a place, it's the comfort in someone's embrace. And I found home in you, not in walls or rooftops blue, but in the way your eyes could see every hidden part of me. When the world felt cold and new, I found my shelter in the truth that no matter where the road may lead, home is you, home is you to me. One day the years will paint our hair silver threads of stories shared, and time may leave its gentle mark upon our hands and upon our hearts. But even then I'll still believe the greatest gift I've ever received was finding someone who could turn every goodbye into a return. Like rivers finding their way to the sea, you became where I was meant to be. I found home in you, in every dream we made come true, in every laugh and every tear, in every moment through the years. When all the stars have lost their view and all the seasons have passed true home is you. The place my restless heart runs to. Home is you, the love that carried me through. The world is wide, the roads are long, but every journey ends the same, back in your arms, where I belong. Home is you. I still remember that afternoon, sunlight dancing across the room. Nothing special, nothing grand, just a simple moment I didn't understand. You looked at me and softly laughed, like happiness came naturally back. And for a second time stood still, a feeling I can somehow feel. The world was moving fast outside, but peace was sitting by my side, hidden in the way your eyes turn ordinary into bright. Some memories slowly fade away, but some are built to stay. It was the way you smiled that made the darkest days worthwhile, like sunshine breaking through the rain, bringing color back again. And though the years have passed us by, that memory never says goodbye, because deep inside my heart, all the while, I'm still remembering the way you smiled. There were countless days we shared, simple conversations everywhere, walking streets we used to know, without a thought of letting go. You never needed fancy words, your kindness always could be heard. And every little thing you do, that's what made me fall for you. Now sometimes when the evening comes and another day is done, I find myself looking back, following that familiar track. Time may carry us apart, but it can't erase the heart. It was the way you smiled that made the darkest days worthwhile, like sunshine breaking through the rain, bringing color back again. And though the years have passed us by, the memory never says goodbye, simple smile could change an entire world in just a day. And if our paths should cross once more, like they did before, I'd simply thank you for the light you brought into my life. It